Hey guys, it's your gamer Verpizzle fam with another video, and I'm such a huge fan of the Madden franchise when it comes to mobile. Like, I play mobile more than I actually play the physical game, and I feel like the Madden definitely stepped it up this year. The update wasn't supposed to happen until tomorrow. I got the notification. I downloaded the game like probably 2 days ago, back on my phone, because after the season I kind of like louch out on it. I really don't play after the season. I like to play during where they having all of the different events and ways to level up your players and your team. So it's just been a whole transition of what they had previously in the games to what they have now. The graphics are better. The play lineup, oh my goodness, man, this game is awesome. Like, as of right now, it's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna show some footage in just a moment and just get right into it, man. So let's get it. So we're gonna get straight into it, man. Madden OverDrive. So welcome to the Madden OverDrive. Let's show you around quick before we get back into the action. So the first step was the store. But one thing, if you notice on this page, there's no energy bar. So I'm guessing, and it may just be only for the preseason, but so far I haven't seen it. So we're gonna open these packs up and we get into it. Update team. Now a new thing in here now is the different, if you see the purple and the yellow on the players, there's different attributes. Actually, there's schemes, different schemes now, and we're gonna get in that into a bit. I always go for the players, man. I was kind of skeptical this year because I really didn't want to play, but I downloaded the demo for the actual console, Xbox, and I was impressed. So I was like, okay, and I was just like, well, let me download this and see what's up. And the intro caught me off, was fire. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pull up the intro. I wasn't expected to come up like that, but it's just a really quick tutorial on what advantages that you're gonna get. Loading is definitely gonna be something that's still gonna occur in 2018 with the new season of this game. So I'm gonna let you guys know in advance, because I have the best Wi-Fi connection, but it took so long to actually to adapt. Purchase complete. So when you start off in the game, they're gonna give you some start off bucks. So you're gonna have the in-game purchases where you're gonna have to spend massive money if you want to be able to buy more players and attributes and so forth. So my first opponent is gonna be the Steelers, of course. Now look at the graphics in this game, man. This will really trip me out, because in the previous game it was a lot like 2D. They kind of brought it out more as far as a 3D feature to make the game pop more. So that was something that was pretty dope that I like. And then just the gameplay of just how the players, the quarterback, you can hear the quarterback, the crowd, and it's crazy. Now if you look over to the far right, you have a little bit more attributes. So the more momentum you get by playing, or owning possessions and so forth, the more points. So You have your offensive tactics, your defensive tactics. And it's pretty much just all over the place here, people. It's I just love the super upgrade, especially with the players. Now this is a lot different, so it does not go by touchdown or field goal. So you're not actually playing a regular head-to-head game. It's per possession and touchdown and field goal that you get scored, and you're playing your opponent at the same time. So Steelers, who's ever playing with the Steelers, they're playing the same time you're playing, and you're pretty much trying to get as much points as you can to beat them and to win. So as you know, the more players you play and the better you get, the harder the game is going to get. So just keep that in mind. But this gameplay is just so phenomenal, man. I'm really loving what I'm seeing here, people. I cannot complain. Like, this is some real raw stuff going on here in this game today. Now it's getting close. So as you see, like I was mentioning, my momentum bar is going up. So as much as it goes up, the more chances you have to use those I like to call them special attributes. So as far as the major power rush, and the go deep attributes that you're able to use. So now I'm at 142. Steelers are at 84. I'm gonna try to get in 6 seconds a little bit more points here than I did previously. Wax that ass. 92 to 158. Madden OverDrive. So I completed that first matchup. Now let's see. Now it wants me to go to the home page. Now even the daily events is different. Later in this video, I'm not for sure, I show where it still shows the map, of course, as far as you can see the whole United States and whatnot, but the schemes are different. So this is what I was mentioning. You have the West Coast, Smash Mouth, you have your spread and your vertical schemes. Now, of course, as far as you see, you have to build your way to getting those different schemes as you see. Now, the purple schemes start off with the West Coast. You have to go through those trials to even unlock that one, and then you have to go through that. So they still have where you have to pretty much make your way up the ladder just to complete and get which specific schemes that you're wanting, or getting with specific players and so forth. So pretty much right here is just as usual, it's just practice running game. Just getting the tiles, as many tiles as I can. I'll be wrecking. Oh, dang. J. Charles. Rams is actually pretty tough in this game, though. I played I think it was just a little simulation, but they were fierce in this game. And you gotta understand, every year you're gonna start off fresh, so you're not gonna start off. Woo! Look at that. You're not gonna start off with having what your attribute was last year. So if you was 98, 97, I'm sorry, not this year. You pretty much gotta grind, man. Just keep grinding. And I like that Madden kind of toned down as far as, leveling up, but I'm not gonna speak too soon because, like I mentioned, it's only the preseason. This is not the completed game. We haven't started the season, and there's always gonna be all sorts of updates. So that's something that we gotta look into in the future. I hope that there's not any energy in this game, because I hate to just do so many missions or complete so many tasks and not being able to continue on and being able to get the job done. So that's something that I truly, truly, truly dislike, and I hope they just leave that out of the game completely. So this part right here. Now, one other thing that I love that they brought back, as always my favorite, team of the week. As you know, pretty much the team of the week or player of the week, you play certain tasks and you're able to win these players or get new items and so forth. So that's something that's really dope in this game, and they really stepped it up too, because they're not, you're not opening packs and getting all these bronze. You're actually getting silvers, and there might be some. Look at that, boom, look at that. So that's just at the beginning. Keep in mind these are low, but I mean, just as far as a start off, I remember at the beginning you had to literally grind. I would have my whole roster would be bronze for a little bit until, so they really made the initiative. And look at my accolades real quick. I want to brag for a minute. Look at that. That's how long I've been playing this game, since 2015. 2015, bro. So power up. Team power up. So that's also something in the game. They got a lot of different emblems for different attributes for players, if it's defense, offense, or overall for the team. Menu still is, as you saw, is still the same. They still have the daily goals that you have to complete and run through. Another interesting thing I wanted to bring up, if you see it as far as the power 20, so there's no bonuses in this. So I guess before the game you can add bonus attributes to try to get your player to win more. So this is just a little part I wanted to show y'all. Now, I do win this game, so I'm gonna just tell y'all that in advance and say I'm out of trouble, and I can actually fast forward to actually show you guys, so you don't have to stick around for that, because I know I'm over here babbling a little bit. So hold up.
Here we go. Green! Here we go now.
So I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let that play through just so y'all can see the graphic. That was 281 through 0, so smashed. And no, that was not a computer, that was actually a player. So I mean, you got your league, your marketplace, sorry, events, OverDrive. And you can see the menu's still the same. This game is so far. I'm digging the process. I wish they would actually make this kind of in a beta form, just in, like, so they can just keep updating it. I know that's a process, and as far as with, I know with sports game, they have a lot of contractual agreements. They have to get a lot of yes for things that they do in the game. So I know how that can be difficult. So I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why we're not getting a beta. But this is by far dope, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. If y'all played it, if you haven't played it, comment below. Tell me if there's something that I missed. I'm gonna upload another video to kind of give a little bit more details on some other stuff too as well. But it's your boy VerP, man. Peace.